All right, hello and welcome everybody back to another stream. I'm your SimCFI and I really appreciate you guys stopping by. If you guys are joining me from the last stream we just did, we were flying the Phoenix A320 from where were we going? Barcelona to Lisbon, and now we're gonna be taking this A340 with the Iberia skin on it from Zurich to Barcelona. Is this a real route? No. Do I care? No. I like this airplane. I like the way it looks. We can just say they were repositioning or whatever. You can make up your own story if you really need one. But we're going to be flying this over to Barcelona today. Flight time about 1 hour and 30 in the air. It doesn't look too bad. We've already filed our flight plan, so that should all be good to go as well. And yeah, thank you guys for joining me. I'd like to say thank you to the channel partners and the channel members. If you guys want to see any of the hardware that I'm using, it's all going to be in the description. I have discount codes as well with Contrail, ProDeSim, Tobii Eye Tracker, Pimax, all sorts of discount codes. So be sure to go use those in the description as well. We'll be using the brand new Winwing Ursa Minor throttle, which I'll show you guys here. This is it here. I don't have the spoilers or flaps and spoilers just yet, but hopefully those will be coming in soon. We do have the thrust levers, and we'll be using that. I've obviously mapped all 4 engines to these two. And I think the reverse works as well. I mapped that as well. I got all the controls working. My MCDU, EFIS, FCU lighting panel doesn't work because the plane's just too brand new. But the Ursa Minor, of course, works the stick as well, so we'll be using that. Anyways, super excited. I've always loved the A340. I've done 1 landing with it so far, and we will be doing 1 more today, I guess. So let's get started up. Everything is oh, that's weird. Why is right click doing that? All right, let's just press restart. I don't know why right click's doing that. Just gonna restart real quick. Right click was doing some weird thing, so we're gonna just try again. Thank you for your patience. There we go. Now I can look around. Of course, the performance isn't as good because I had to restart, but anyways, we will continue. I have some views set up as well. Let me quickly go make one for the FMS down here. And we'll make one for the EFB. And we're good to go. Got some wing views for you guys. Those beautiful engines there. Something's happening. Hopefully I didn't take this guy. There's so many A340s just lying around now. Got a cool view there, cool view there. Some pretty cool views going on. Play Some Gaming, welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for being the first comment as well. Appreciate you stopping in. Just gonna close all these extra windows that I don't need open. Thank you for the subscription as well. Whoever subscribed, appreciate you on that one. Let's get this overlay working for you. There we go. And let's get some stuff started up here. So let's go and turn battery 1. Battery 2, APU battery as well, external power Bravo, external power Alpha. Some stuff starting to come to life a little bit. Sam Guilford, welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. XOR, welcome as well. Thanks for being a member, XOR. Mort Rider, what's up? Thank you for joining. We're flying the brand new A340 by INIbuilds. Top left, we'll press nav on bat. And nav. And nav. Awesome. Let's go down to the FMS down here. And I'm assuming this is, you know, like your regular Airbus. So it should auto align for us, I imagine. Wait for your system response. Okay. IRS initialization. You can see as the GPS coordinate, and it should be auto aligning all that. So we're gonna let that go for the time being. I don't think this has an it has an ACARS. I'll be honest, guys, I haven't really watched too many things. I've just been watching like CSD Gaming and Owls and stuff on this. So it just has an ATIS. That's okay. I'll go back to init, and we're gonna go to the little iPad. I have hooked up SimBrief, I believe, with it. So we're gonna see if this works. Oh, that's cool. You can make a flight plan in here. That looks kind of cool. Let's go back here. My flight. Import from SimBrief. There we go. Zurich to Barcelona. And departure time 2015. Arrival 2210. Got both METARs there going nicely for us. Cool, cool, cool. Payload and fuel. Import from SimBrief. That's all nice. Let's do an instant load today. Getting some flickering going on. I was getting that over there at Barcelona as well. I don't know why we're having these flickerings. I'm gonna turn let's turn off vPilot. Let's see if it still flickers. Yep, still flickering. Yeah, I don't know what's causing those little flickers. I have no idea. Anyways, we've loaded up. That's gonna annoy me quite a bit. Let's see. Anyways, we have the GPU hooked up. We have the chocks hooked up as well. You can toggle the jetway if you wanted to. We can open door 1L. So that can open up. You could do catering, a ramp, and luggage all through the thing too. So if I want to do toggle catering, toggle the ramp, toggle the luggage, and I can show you guys outside that they actually get these like built-in guys. It's not GSX. This is all just part of the airplane. Comes with that. Looks like we have some Zurich ATIS and ground online as well today, which is great. Oh, look at that. The window opens as well. That's kind of cool. Latch. Window. There we go. Just like the Phoenix. Cool. Awesome. So that's all been done. Has a built-in pushback, some cabin lighting, doors, arm doors, dirt. Let's break that up a little bit. Let's turn the weathering to max. It's Iberia. Let's be honest here. Show accumulation. Yes. So let's go back to the wind. Let's see if... What's... That looks weird. Is that snow? Oh, snow. I'm dumb. I have read in my brain show, but it's snow accumulation. Let's put that back to 0. No, stop. Okay, well, we have forever have snow now, and the performance has tanked. I can't get it turned off. How if I turn all of it off? Okay, that worked. Dirt, weathering. Yeah, guys, I don't know why I'm getting all these flickers. If you guys have an idea of what would be causing the sim to flicker, that would be most appreciated. But anyways, let's carry on here. So that's all there. Ground equipment, we're doing that. GSX has a built-in tab as well if you wanted to use it through there. OFP, takeoff performance, and a bunch of other cool stuff. Let's go to the FMS here. Press request init. I'm gonna turn my air conditioning on really quickly here. Look at that instant load. Alrighty. And then I should be able to click wind. And wind request, it'll do that. AOC route uplink. All right. Wind request. Guess that's about it. Pappy, welcome. EAP looks nice. The EAP is pretty nice. The EAP reminds me of the A310-300. I've never had that one, but if it was good, then I'll take your word for it. How's sim performance in 340? It's not bad. It's pretty decent. Pretty decent. Let's go back to the init page, and it already brought in our cost index and our cruise altitude, which is kind of cool. Next page, we have our zero fuel weight and our block. I like how pressing the button takes like 18 years for it to load. That's probably a real thing. I'd imagine the FMS is probably pretty old. So we'll go payload and weight. We have a zero fuel weight of planned live 159.0 basically. 159.0. That's in kilograms / 27. This is our max zero fuel weight, mean aerodynamic chord. 27.16. 27.16. I don't know if it wants all that, but okay. Cool. Block fuel today, we're showing 16,200 kilos, and the flight plan. The flight plan wants. Oh, I'm in pounds. That's probably correct. 16.2. We require 36. So yeah, that's about double. 16.2. Put that in there. Awesome. That's all been entered in nicely. And then let's go to flight plan, Zurich, departure, and let's go ahead and take a look. We are doing planning the Sosa Alpha 1 Lima departure, and currently they're departing runway 4. So runway 4. I don't see a 4. Is that because I can't use it? Is it too small? Oh, whoops! This was the wrong. I love the wrong flight plan in my Navigraph standby. The FMS is correct. There we go. We're doing the departure. Is this one? The Viva for November. And the weather today, they're using runway 32 for departure. 32. The Vebi for November. Execute. We'll throw that in there. There's no transition. We'll go ahead and insert that. And then over in Barcelona arrival, we're planning the BIZB 3 X-ray. These weird names. Arrival is runway 2 into Barcelona. Choose the ILS Zulu runway 2 for now. On the BIZB 2 X-ray. Bisbee. That's probably how you're supposed to say it. No transition. Insert that. That's all been loaded in as well. We can click the performance page, and we can go over here to the tablet, and we'll go to takeoff performance. Zurich. Let's sync FMS. Let's sync weather. Alrighty. Let's press air conditioning on, anti-ice off, forced toga no. Calculate that. Calculating. There we go. Oh, that's supposed to be a runway. V1, rotate V2. Awesome. Doesn't look like we can send this. Oh, we can send it to the FMGS, or you can type all this information in. We're going to send it. And you can see here, I can click. I assume I can click it or something. Oh, confirm. Confirm takeoff data. There you go. 35, 38, 45. That's a pretty short. That's a pretty slow rotate. I guess we're not that heavy, but it's a pretty, pretty impressive. A nose up trim of 4.9, which is quite a lot as well. Flap 1 departure, flex of 53. The engine acceleration of 2420. All right, let's go to secondary flight plan. Copy the secondary. So we have a second one just in case. Leave that on the flight plan page for the time being. Let's go ahead and request clearance. Oh. Absolutely everybody in Zurich went offline. So with that, we'll stay on 122.8. And I get my own clearances now. Let's set up our FCP here. The Vivi-1, we're going up to 5,000 feet. My hand is reaching for my Winwing FCU, but that doesn't work just yet. Let's press the B button for automatic altimeter setting. And then our speed should be... oh yeah, we have to use this clicking in stuff. That's not going to be fun at all. Let's see. What is right click? Right click is push. And that's pull. Okay. I'm going to search right now for a MobiFlight preset. INIbuilds A340 MobiFlight. Let's see if there's anything already. There probably isn't, but I really hate using the mouse. No, it's all A350. All right, well, we'll get that probably eventually, so that's all good. I don't know why I can't plug in a... why I can't take it managed, why I can't take that managed either. I don't know if I did anything incorrectly. I don't think so. Let's just make sure everything's been put in here. That's all good. The perf page is entered. We got a departure as well. Well, we could just do it manually. So the V2, 145, let's put 155 in here. We'll do it CRJ style. And then our heading for departure, they're showing a 330 heading on departure there. Let's just check the chart. And I'll get to your comments in just a second. Sorry about that, guys. I've been kind of neglecting you here, haven't I? 314 via the chart. Alrighty, that's all been set up. We are good to go. Let me get to your comments here. Sorry. Playmods, welcome in the vertical stream. Thank you for stopping by. Lucky says, yeah, we're back sooner than I expected. Yeah, man. We are back. Pappy says, someone said you can go back in the bathroom and flush. Yeah, the bathroom does open. I just checked. I didn't see if it flushed, but we can definitely go try that out. Is SU-4 out of the beta? No, SU-4 I think is still in beta if I'm not mistaken, but I'm in it right now. There was an update I just did for the game though, so there might have been. Can you switch between the ICAS 1 and ICAS 2 versions of the screens? I don't know what you mean by that. You mean like, whoa, I just clicked. Did I? Oh, I thought I activated a click spot. Anyways, yeah, I don't know what you mean by like swap these or use a different type of screen. What do you mean by that, Sam? David says flickering seems to be a problem with the latest SU-4 beta. Okay, good. It's not me. All right, good. ATC repellent. More right. I know. More right. If you go check our Lisbon stream, we just did it in the 321. We had ATC, so I promise it's not me. Do you need the FDs on for manage? Ooh, you know what? That's a very good point. You know what? That's why you fucking fly the 747 right there. There we go. We throw those on, we get managed speed. How about the CRJ this thing? I didn't really care. Let's go and start the APU. While we're doing that, emergency lights can get armed, no smoke can get on as well. We're not fueling the airplane anymore, so the seatbelt signs can go on. The nav lights are already set to number 1. Strobes are auto. Perfect. Cruise supply should have been on a long time ago, but whatever. And let's press start. I'll give you guys some sounds out here. Beautiful airplane. Hey, how's our sim and chat? We're doing well. Sport, thank you for stopping in. Sport fan 88. We're doing really well. Study level toilet pro lab says 128 is a mess right now. Someone hot miking. Is it me? I don't think it's me. No. I'm not even on a radio, I don't think. I'm gonna go try. Oh, I hear it. Yeah.
Oh, no one say anything. Your mic is stuck. Okay, thank you guys.
I had that problem earlier. Thank you for letting me know about that. I might just turn that off for the time being. AP is going to 100%. There we go. Awesome. We can go up top and use the APU bleed, which is exactly where it is in every single Airbus. With that, the external power alpha and Bravo can be deselected. And we're about to push, so let's go fuel tank, 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 fuel tank. Cool. Airbus does automatic stuff. Sweet. That's all good. Now, we will be ready to push here shortly. Let's go ahead and get our standard artificial horizon to uncaged and aligned up there. 1025's put in the standby altimeter as well. Everything's looking pretty good. Yeah, that's a good call on the flight directors. And every Airbus you start, this is always on. So I don't know if that's true to life, or is that a 340 thing, or the other ones are wrong. I'm not sure, but every Airbus, those are always on. So I'm like, why isn't it working? That is all looking good. We're squawking 2000. We'll go turn that to the on position because it needs it for VATSIM. Oh look, we got a third one down here. I can't click it though. Oh well. Wait. I just saw a button I want to click. Video. Ah! It works! That's cool. Can I click it again and does something else, or it just turns off? Okay. Anyways, let's get GSX all loaded. There's someone behind me, so we're not going to push just yet. Prepare for pushback and departure. Swiss port. Let's go over here. Ground equipment, we're going to remove our GPU. We're going to remove our chocks. The door is closed. Jetway, we can... whoa, that's a little bit laggy. Get rid of the jetway as well. Maybe. Oh, okay. Get rid of the maybe jetway. There we go. All right, go away. Let's go back on comm 1. We're stand.
Sorry, traffic Swift 138 heavy.
Bravo 35. Go back over.
Lurid traffic.
I think there was someone still behind me last time. Yeah. Zero traffic after the Swift 320. We're going to be pushing back stand Bravo 35.
Zero traffic, airplane 881, taxiing to runway 32 via Kilo Hotel 2. Zero traffic.
Alright, let's turn that off for a second because, as you said, it was a mess. Let's give you guys a very, very quick briefing of what we're going to do, what's going to happen here. We'll start off with our taxiing. Unfamiliar airport for me quite a bit. We're going to push stand 35. We'll face to the west, go this way, up November, Foxtrot. And then a right-hand turn. Oh, I guess we can... Let's cross at Foxtrot, actually. Then a right turn Bravo. And then a left on, I can't read it, Hotel. Is the basic plan that I'm going to be doing. We're going to be crossing runway 28 as well. Into the Vibi 1 departure, which is... Climb straight ahead, 327, track to ZH-580, then turn left 241, ZH-577 to Brego, ZH-554, and then over to 558 to Vibet. Do this. Stay all the restrictions en route, and that's all preloaded. It's an Airbus. We're going to go nose to the right on GSX, and that's about it. You've been briefed. Threats, I love to read the chat. Another threat is super busy, so probably expect to get cut off. All right. Let's go beacon light on. The transponder's on as well. AP is all working. Parking brake is off. So many A340s around now. Let's go to this little observation deck. Universe, welcome. Flying the iPhone with hyperdrive engines.
Traffic airplane 881 crossing runway 28.
CRT versus LCD screens. Some of the older Airbus. I think we have the CRT right now. I'm not sure if you can change. Oh, this guy's just coming in here. Let's stop. Stop push maybe. No, we're kind of, yeah, we'll stop push there, but we're kind of in his way. Maybe he can get in. That guy disconnected. Depending on where he goes, we can continue our push.
878 miles final 128.
Okay, he's turning in.
Sorry, traffic. 8 of ice. 267.
8 of ice. Let's go ahead and get rid of GSX completely, and we'll just do the pushback through the tool here.
Zurich traffic, Swiss 992 Quebec on the localizer runway 28. Currently 14 nautical miles.
There we go.
8 of ice 2672. That gas will do another loop then.
It's a bit steep, that turn, or well, you know what I mean? Aggressive.
If you reduce now, it would be okay, I think.
Yeah, Lucky, the mic is great, isn't it?
Zero traffic, Postman 6 Charlie, joining right there, runway 28 unextended.
All right, let's go ahead and start up our engines, guys. Once we're on this straightaway, I want to get this kind of pushback done properly, and then we can go ahead and do it here. Let's go back. 1, 2, 3, 4 left.
Heavy is on runway 34. We will be waiting for the landing INIbuilds on 228. So the INIbuilds from 32 can depart in front of us. Direct traffic.
I think that's as good as I'm going to get it today. Straight back, stop, push back, parking brake on. I don't know what that noise was. All right, and what we can do is, I think they want realistic parking brakes. So let's go ahead and hold our brakes there and set it like that.
Traffic, airplane 881, landing at runway 32.
I'm going to turn the sounds off from VPilot. I want you guys to hear this. I don't know what the start sequence is. I'm going to guess, and I don't care. We're going to do number 4. There you go. Actually, they'll probably start this side first in Airbus, but... Is that livery included? It is included. It is included on the INI manager. I'm Swiss Air 876 parked up at the North Terminal. Sweet tweet. You're going to fly with me, Harris? Awesome. Thank you for that. Appreciate you. Got the MD-11 and Bravo 78. I don't know about the Bravo. I don't really care for the mod, like those kind of flight sim modded ones, but the MD-11 is awesome, in my opinion. Thank you for all jumping in and subscribing and doing all that great stuff. I really appreciate you. Not the loudest of engines in the world, but I think there's actually a setting. I've never been on a 340, so I can't comment on that, but I think there's a setting here. Settings, audio. Let's turn that up. All right, we're gonna start number 1. I think someone said after 12% N2, you can start the next engine. There's some weird value that I was kind of shocked of how low of an N2 you needed. There's our N2 there, number 1. I'm liking this plane, guys. All right, let's start number 3. Sound of the ground crew breaking the tow bar pin. Yeah, dude, I've had that once. They were testing a new pushing procedure out of Raleigh, it was, and he was turning it, and we were full, like the nose gear was full deflection to the left, I think, and the pushback truck went almost under the right-hand side of the flight deck, and I'm like, this is not going to be good. And then all you hear is clunk, and the gear pin just sheared right off. All right, let's start number 2. Look at all the airplanes here in Zurich, guys. A lot of ATSM traffic online right now. No gear, but that's just a bug on some of them at least. $10% N2? Okay, that's crazy. That's low. I thought it was 12, I heard, or 13 or something like that, but 10 is even crazier to me. Awesome to see the new 340 out. Thanks for the stream. Hey, thank you, mister. Appreciate you. It's a gorgeous airplane. I've always loved the 340. Such a beautiful looking airplane. Alright guys, let's go in here and we are going to set our AP bleed to off, our AP master to the off position, our auto brakes to the maximum. We can arm the spoiler. We're going to go flaps, I believe it was flap 1. Which is a bit brighter, flap 1, and I'll give you guys an outside view when we do that. Sound kind of loaded in there a little bit late.
Hello, Captain. The cabin is secure and ready for takeoff.
Thank you. Usually they don't call the captain because the captain would be taxiing. It's kind of a first officer thing to pick that up. I think, anyways. At least for the RGL end. Alright, slats and flaps are down. We're all looking good. The AP's shutting down. Beacon's turned on already. Let's go nose light to take off. Or sorry, to taxi. What am I talking about? Parking brake off. And I'm going to go ahead and lock my office chair wheels here, as you guys know, so I don't slip and slide when I use my pedals. And let's get moving. Let's go back on the frequency so I can hear people talking to me.
Zurich traffic Swiss 2 Kilo Delta taxi.
There's so many A340s in this area right now.
Hotel 3 by Alpha, crossing runway 28 at Kilo. Zurich traffic.
I've also seen that. Oh my god.
Heaviest here of the 2-8 cross.
His mic, man. That was very loud. I think my tiller isn't actually turning the airplane because it doesn't really do much. I think that's just doing rudder right now. Let's stop it around here. I'm gonna block this taxiway.
Zurich traffic Swiss 138 airborne out of runway 34 1800. Zurich traffic.
Auto tiller disconnect. Rudder controls tiller. Yes, we want that. All right, it's cool to give you the option for that. I'll show you guys, put the cameras on. You guys can see the brand new Winwing Ursa minor thrust levers here. Very, very, very cool. I don't have the spoiler and flaps just yet. Does Shakespeare work in 24? No, it doesn't, unfortunately. Sorry. I wish it did.
Zero traffic, Edelweiss 2672 Leah, vacated runway 28.
Setting the EP? Yeah, thanks. Very proactive purser, yeah. I think I read that one already, but it is a very true statement. Zurich traffic, Iberia 1333 taxiing Foxtrot short runway 28. Very, very big airplane. Make sure to or go past their turn before you actually turn for it. Let's get back on this taxiway line here. I'll take it after you, sweet Harris. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Thanks for flying with us. Michael says, how can I get through in 2024? How can I get in through? I don't know what you mean by that. I have no idea what you mean by that, sorry. Zurich traffic up here, 1333 crossing runway 28 at Foxtrot, Zurich. Harley 340 compared to other Airbus birds. This is my very first flight with it. I did one landing. It felt really cool in the landing. And we're going to expedite the cross on Foxtrot. Alright, strobe on. Clear left, clear right. Got a guy on 3 mile final. We'll just expedite this cross. And Zurich traffic, Iberia 1333 after crossing will be taken right Bravo, left hotel, short 32. Slow down a little bit for this turn because this is a big airplane and can't just CRJ this around like I was about to. All right, let's overdo this turn a little bit, and we're gonna add a nice bit of right rudder, or it would be tiller. And we'll bring it all the way around town here. It's a very big airplane, so you'll have to overshoot the turn more than you'd actually think, right? And Zurich traffic, Iberia 1333, clear 28.
Zurich traffic, Swiss 2 Kilo Delta, holding short runway 28 at Kilo. After landing aircraft, we will cross runway 28 at Kilo, Zurich traffic.
Alright, everything's looking good. Let's go and press our takeoff config button. Might have to hold it. Oh, predictive wind shear. I thought I had... Oh, there it is. Auto, that's in a different spot. Click and hold. Pitch trim. Ah, thank you for telling me about that. It was nose up of 4.9, I believe. Let's go. Flight control page. That's still going in the right direction. Perf. 4.9. That's quite a lot. This is going to take a long time to trim.
Good boy.
I don't know what that was.
Careful, you might have a freight damage.
4.9 is set. Takeoff config normal.
That's our traffic plus 16 out of Charlie, clear of runway 28.
And we're going to go right behind that Swiss 340 and the 777 that's lined up. Beautiful 777 British Airways over there. And we've got 320 doing something interesting over there. Not going to talk about that. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. Appreciate all you guys stopping in. What sim do you enter into join? Got an RJ crossing right to left.
With 2 Kilo Delta clear of runway 28.
And the RJ crossing 28 will give way to you as yours is a superior airplane, CRJ.
Roger, thanks.
What was I gonna say? How to join? Well, I'm on. You can get it through Xbox. You can get it through Steam, and then to join the beta, if you get it through Xbox, you need the Xbox Insider. But you can buy a Microsoft Flight Sim through Steam or Xbox. Call sign, we are Iberia 1333. There's a 340 in the grass. Don't worry about him. Oh, I've managed to budget in a GPU upgrade for myself. Gonna leave the 10 gig 3D for 9070. Nice, nice, nice. Let's take this big giant left turn here. Gonna overshoot that turn.
With 2 Kilo Delta lining up the runway 32 for Vivid for November departure. Clear traffic.
Super big airplane, beautiful on the center line there. I don't know where he stands in the line.
Start traffic plus 16 out of Charlie, crossing 1634 on the bridge.
I'm going to disconnect and reconnect from VPilot here. I don't know what this is. That's that and that stayed here.
The 626 crossing runway 34.
We're going to come up just short, and we're going to turn a taxi light off once we come to a stop, guys. It's a railroad thing we do. Lets the guy know that we aren't going to keep going. And we'll throw the parking brake on as well. Also, the RJ has a limit on other airplanes, but we can't keep the taxi light on for more than 10 minutes if we're not moving. Thank you for all the likes in the chat. Appreciate you.
Swift 2 Kilo Delta taking off runway 32.
Gracier says, looking forward to seeing how you like it. Yeah, I did one landing into Kai Tak. It was a pretty cool feeling airplane. Zurich traffic, Iberia 1333, landing up runway 32 behind. Keep the visual RJ departing. So we're just gonna pretend that's not there. Let's go ahead and bring that back with us before I drag out my computer later. And we're going to take full length as much as we can, so let's go ahead and turn this way. If you guys are members of the channel, please use your flex emojis in chat. If you guys are not members of the channel, become a member and you'll get access to the exclusive membership perks. Alright, we're going to pull it past this guy, but runway 32 is verified. Takeoff configuration's okay. Let's go and throw our strobe lights on. We'll say we're clear to takeoff. We'll throw all this stuff on. Landing lights, runway lights, nose light, and strobe lights. And we're just going to pull up past this guy a little bit. I love taxiing these big airplanes. Same with the Concorde. Concorde, you have to pull out in front 30 feet of that line to start your turn. Alright guys, if you got flex emojis, now's the time to use them. Let's spool these guys up. Don't worry about that guy. That's our traffic. Bear 1333 on the roll, 32.
10-4.
Zurich traffic, Swiss 876 lining up and waiting on 32 Gavion departing Iberia.
Man, flex SRS runway, auto thrust blue. You don't have runway there, but anyways. Not much of an engine sound going on. I might have my settings broken or something.
V1.
V1, rotate. Bit quick off the line there. Won't put that much force in there. And positive rate, we go gear up. Thank you for the flex emoji there. Alright, thrust lever to climb. Let's nose down before we do that. Get some positive speed trend going on. She does feel very, very heavier than even the 350. It feels really heavy. Very delayed. Watch this. Watch my stick moving here and watch what the airplane does. Okay, let's go autopilot on. I can't use my FCU.
Swiss 876, take off.
Oh, I forgot my TCAS. Let's go and throw that on now. I always do that. Let's go flaps up. I'll give you guys a view from back here.
Yeah, just got step up.
Beautiful, beautiful departure out of Zurich. I'm loving the 340 so much right now, guys. I just love this airplane. It might not be the most in-depth airplane in the world, but or in the sim, I should say. But I do like just the 340. A lot of character to it. What airport? This is Zurich LSZH. Hopefully you can transfer your A340 purchase. I've asked INIbuilds. So far, it's going to be a no, I think. Happy says, whoa, what an aircraft. It's gorgeous, man. Doesn't it look awesome, man? I think so. Alright, we're level at 5,000. Let's keep it on going. 35 is the 34, I believe, was actually the cruise. We're going to go ahead and pull that, or push it in, sorry, for a climb mode.
Heavy traffic, Edelweiss 380 volts, push back on Mike, facing west.
We have the CRJ traffic coming up. We're going to slow down a little bit.
This battery Foxtrot, taking off from way.
Max of 210 here. We're going to keep 210 for a little bit, because I don't want to catch up to that, actually we'll do 220. I don't want to catch up to that RJ. The CRJ should start to accelerate now.
Traffic at least 66 Bravo, pushing back from gate Echo 35.
If not, we're going to be on formation with this RJ soon. There he is. The RJ in the video one departure will be overtaking him overhead by 2,000.
Roger, my climb performance is dog shit for some reason, so go ahead.
Yeah, that's strange. Flaps gears up, climb thrust with 250 should be pretty good.
Still learning the RJ, I did something wrong for sure.
Oh, it's all good. Well, if you need any help, let me know.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Alright, let's go ahead and get our ground spoilers disabled. Get our lane lights off.
Traffic 11, 84 Echo, landing at runway 22.
And we will press our B button. I guess it doesn't work. We will pull that with the mouse wheel.
Traffic, we're pushing out of Bravo to 9 traffic.
Manage speed, manage heading, 340. Here we come. 350 is actually the altitude. 350. Gorgeous, gorgeous airplane. I love the 340. I just love the way it looks. It's just so dumb in my opinion. Like, it's ridiculously long. It has 4 small little engines on it. It has a lot of character. How's SU-4 working for you? It's working pretty good. Love it on the corners of the screens. Yeah, I love it too, man. I'm gonna be so much of an A340 fanatic that I'm gonna require the newest update all the time. However, as a content creator, it would be nice to have, I guess, because I'm gonna show you the new updates. But yeah, so I hope they let us transfer it. I love 340 since it's been pretty unique. Yeah, it's really unique as an airplane. The cockpit's not unique; it's very Airbusy. But other than that part, do you have trouble calibrating your throttles? Not at all, man. No, it worked really well. I can show you the EMB. Well, she flies like a heavy jet. Yes, she does. I think you're started. Oh, you know what? It is still on. Thank you about that. Appreciate it. Are we doing a turn? No, I have a date night tonight. We're going, well, this is most surprise, but we're going for a Japanese. I need some steak. I was going to buy this, but now I just may have to. It's I don't know, I like it, man. It's not the most in-depth, like it's not a Phoenix or anything, but it just came out and I'm enjoying it. My negatives right now are the sounds are a bit low for what I think it would sound like. I've never been on a 340, but sitting out over the wing like this, it should be a little louder, I'd imagine. But other than that, the graphics aren't like, they're amazing, but they're not bad. Like this, over a panel here, let me go back over here. Like the colors seem a little off. They're a little bit turquoisey on my screen compared to this. And like the reds and stuff, they look a bit, it doesn't look cartoony, but it's still good. Those are my two negatives. For the rest of it, I like the way it flies. Again, I've never flown a 340, never flown anything bigger than the CRJ, so we would need more Rotor to comment on what it would probably feel like. He flies the 47, so it's, you know, comparable at least in size, kind of. Lower sim volume. Sorry for that, guys. I've been blasting you with engine sounds, haven't I? Let's lower that. Thank you, King. Those quad hair dryers? Yeah, man. Beep, beep, beep. I don't want to talk to anybody. Come on. Oh, never mind. Didn't think I would be... The RJ said didn't think we'd be overtaken by the 340 today, but I guess in the RJ you're climbing even slower than your lovely ride. It's in the, I assume. How is it? That's funny. I didn't think I'd be overtaken by a 340 today. Let me just refresh the chat. Can we get some more likes in here, guys? We got 50 of you guys watching. I appreciate some more likes. We would really appreciate that. Let's get the likes to, let's do a like goal of 60 today, guys. I think we could do it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, good. We didn't get a crash yet. I got it in error, but I think it was for, like, GSX or something I don't care about. Is there other engine variants? You know what? I couldn't tell you. I think there is. I swear there is, but I'm not sure. I think you got me talked into buying this beauty. Yeah, I mean, look, it's an Airbus. It's going to do Airbus stuff. I'm not going to be doing MEL stuff with it, so I don't really care about failures too much, although it might be in here. I want an Airbus A to B airplane that looks gorgeous, and this is one of the nicest Airbuses in my opinion. The 350 looks beautiful too. It's probably number one, but I just love the 340. I just think it's such an odd airplane. I love odd airplanes. Like, I love the Concorde, I love the MD-80, I love those odd airplanes. 727. I put in LSZH-LEBL. Yes, that's what we're doing. We're doing Zurich to Barcelona. You already sold on it? Appreciate it. You guys have been going nuts with the subscriptions. You got 10 more. I appreciate all the subscriptions today, guys. Are you not working? Can you help me please find the airport? Michael, I don't know what you mean by that, my friend. You just look up, what are you doing? Were you flying in? Were you looking up on Google? I was very, very lucky to fly the 777 in our Boeing sim near Gatwick. That's pretty cool, Lucky. That sounds awesome. I've given all the likes I got. Yeah, apparently so many people are stealing the 350. They're starting off in the marketplace. Really? And my go-to advantage, but not guaranteed. That's crazy. Yeah, I haven't. I've always paid for every product unless it's been sent to me to review. stealing Microsoft products is never a good idea, not because it's illegal and all that kind of stuff, which it is, but it's such a niche market that if you want airplanes to release for this simulator, we need money to be sent to the developers to release airplanes. So the more people that steal, the less airplanes we get. Social, appreciate the flex. A lot of people use a lot of people wing wag a bit coming down finally because the roll is so light and sensitive. Granted, the plane doesn't go anywhere because the wing is just flexing at that point. A lot of people wing wag a bit coming down. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Play mods, welcome, welcome. Appreciate all you guys jumping on in. We are streaming in a vertical stream today and a horizontal stream. If you guys like either format, be sure to check out the format of your choice. Joe says, can I really justify 60 for a plane I won't fly too often? Joe, no. If you can't justify it, don't buy it. But I don't do real world flights. I don't care less. Like, this is not a real flight, Zurich to Barcelona. But oh, what's happening here? What I forget? Bing, 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 bing. Autopilot off. All right. Well, we'll just turn you back on. It was actually, that's the funny thing about fly-by-wire is it stayed where it was. The Airbus just flies itself anyways. Autopilot on or off. All right, let's go back out here. But Joe, if you're not going to fly it, then don't buy it. But I'm going to fly this airplane on routes that I'm just going to make up, like Amsterdam to Copenhagen. Is it real? No, but I'm going to do it with like Edelweiss or whatever those other airlines. I'm going to do Taipei to Kai Tak with the Cathay Pacific. I'm going to do all bunch of different routes that don't exist, and I just like to fly the airplane. So if you want to fly realistic routes and you're not going to do long haul, then yeah, don't buy it for yourself. But if you just like the airplane like I do, or just make up your own routes and just go, man. Pipe says, yeah, people were complaining about the this being 60, saying it was too much, but honestly the only reason we're getting resurgence in devs is because of the money. It is a good thing. Honestly, 60 is not a lot for an airplane, in my opinion. I know the 777 is obviously at a higher fidelity, like the PMDGs and that stuff, but back in the day, you'd be spending 80, 90, 130 on those type of airplanes before. Is it at that level? No. Maybe will it get better as it goes and more in depth if that's their goal? Possibly as well. But in my personal opinion, for a A340 that's just an A to B flyer and that's all I'm really going to do with it, 60 is not bad. You can keep the airplane for the rest of your life, right? Or as long as the life of the sim anyways. That's on the 7.4. My previous message for that. Okay, continuation. Cool. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, so 7.4 is responding responsive. You can especially feel micro in-roll. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw in the departure there, but we got some. It was rolling. It is there. It's just a little delayed. I'll never steal or pirate from smaller teams actually making good stuff. Exactly. Never steal or pirate regardless. Just don't buy it. Or buy it. Either one. I kind of want 350 to some point. Dude, the 350 is gorgeous. I've been loving the 350. The performance has gotten better for me with it. I'm going to give myself... we'll keep going. I love these like old classic like CRT screens. To someone, sorry, I forgot to do this. Someone said, how do you do throttle calibration? You go to the EFB, press throttle calibration, and then you have them all set here. And I have a reverser axis as well. And then the other thing someone was talking about, oh, you can do charts. Just like, this is exactly like the 350. I don't know if it's working just yet. Mine's not really doing anything. En route map. Can I do like track up? okay. Maybe that's to be worked on. Oh, there's failures. Look at that. ECAM failures, flight control. You know, not a laundry list, but a pretty decent amount. Bird strike, stop simulation. GPS jamming. Yeah, let's turn that on. Oh wait, sorry, real world, not active. let's not do active. All right, I thought it meant turning it on. There's a maintenance section. That looks pretty cool. Reset brake temps. Got some engine stuff here. Place tires, brakes, service APU. They need to service the lav is what they need in here. And stow the ram air turbine. Evan, welcome. Thank you for becoming a channel member. I appreciate all you guys who support in monetary value and everybody who just watches as well. Really appreciate the support there, Evan. Thank you so much. I think it's worth it. I think so too. It's the way I look at these airplanes, guys, is steak dinners. This is like a keg filet mignon with no wine, or you know, and I get it for tomorrow, and I get it the next day, and next week, and I can keep using it. Aiden, welcome. Thanks for stopping on in. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy Tuesday as well. Evan says, I'm going to catch up from Geneva. Sweet. We'll see you there. Michael said, I put LSZH and to Barcelona on departure and not working. What do I do? Michael, you might want to join the Discord and ask the question in there and take a screenshot and a recording of what you're doing, because it's kind of hard to tell what you're doing right now. Having problems doing the throttle on the Phoenix because I don't have reverse access and it's not working for me. Just leave your thrust levers in idle and then press next step, and then start from there. And make sure you have throttle access 1 mapped, not 0 to 100, just throttle access. We are him. What do you mean by that, Evan? Are you filed at 350? You're at 33. Yeah, I'm filed at 33. Let me go check my flight plan really quickly. Zurich to Barca, 350. That's what it be. That's what it be. I'm not in the Discord and not going into. Okay. Then I can't help you. Most of the GPS jamming says spoofing occurs around in the southern Black Sea. Okay. That's quite interesting. Harris says you're going to try to catch up. Sweet. Cool, man. Yeah, this airplane goes, man. I know it's supposed to be underpowered, but when it's light, we're Mach 0.8, 35 grand already. We're just passing over Geneva, which is probably Geneva, if I were to guess. There it is. There's Geneva right there. So we need to divert. We got an airport below us. Now, someone was asking about the screens. I swear I saw somewhere about this. Aircraft settings. Configuration settings. SATCOM ice detector are turned on. Brake fans, we can, whatever, enable those. I don't know what PVI is. Third-party settings. Call-out settings. Audio. EFB. Auto print flight plan, sure. Auto print winds, sure. Let's turn all that on. Where's the printer? Usually it's right here, I thought, but not getting anything out of that. Yeah, I don't think you can change screens. Maybe the livery dictates the screen, possibly. What a beautiful view. Michael, you can play with us. We're on VATSIM. Used to occur near... You can probably start at Geneva and try to catch up, Michael. Used to occur near... I can't pronounce that. A few years ago, but I haven't seen it there recently. Yeah, I've never seen it at all. But I fly North America, so... Geek says no. You need to get Don... Yeah. Listen to Avgeek. Occurs in the U.S. too on random occasions for military exercise. Oh, interesting. It's a gorgeous view, isn't it, Pappy? I think so. That's a good one too. Just a beautiful looking airplane. I just love how like skinny the engines are. And let's quickly check our arrival time into Barca. 15:47 time currently is, so we have straight up hour, so in about 10 minutes we're going to start setting up our approach. I'll leave you guys with this cool view like this, maybe this. Yeah, we could do better than that. I'll leave you with that. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, get some water, and I'll be right back real quick. Looks like it runs real smooth. It runs fine for me, my friend, yeah. I'll be right back. Thank you for guys watching on the vertical and horizontal stream. Keep those likes and subs coming. Thank you.
This is traffic, area 457 bank on 5.
All right, we are back. Sorry, I just realized it unfocused on you. There we go. Micah, hey, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. I flew in Swiss 340 from Zurich to Miami. Real life. That's pretty cool. How was that? How are the engine sounds? You can be our what are they called? SME? On how that is. Doing 0.84, trying to catch up. You know, yeah. What do you? This thing goes 0.84. That's kind of nuts. I can slow it down if you like. What are we doing? We're doing 0.79 actually. So we got 0.5 on us already. Is there any of the other live videos that I can join? What do have to do VATSIM, and I do have to use my phone or Xbox? It's just PC only, Michael. You can't play on VATSIM, unfortunately, with us on Xbox. Oscar, welcome. I don't know, it's a bit too expensive for me. Yeah, man, if it's too expensive, don't buy it. I'm enjoying it. There's Mr. Flight Sim Gaming. Is there any other live on YouTube that I can join? You can go check out SimFanatic. SimFanatic does a lot of multiplayer lives. You can join. SU-4 working good for you, mate? It's working very well, except for the little flickering on the ground. Apparently it's native for SU-4 beta right now, but there's a bit of flickering on the ground that happens, sometimes doesn't. Other than that, it's working great. Much better performance in Update 3. We are just flying over to Barcelona, Micah. How much is it? 60 US. All right, Michael, you're getting banned. See ya. I don't deal with kids for too long. It sounds we're a bit louder, and they missed the winds of the hydraulic pumps of the winds. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking the engine should be a bit louder. They're a little weak, but that's okay. It's a brand new airplane, so I'm sure they'll be coming out with updates for it shortly. / Boris or some other sound pack or whatever you guys want. Don't know what that was. Let's go check out the cabin, guys. Let's go check out the cabin together. We're gonna start coming back here in about 10 minutes or so. Can open the flight deck door. Ooh. We got TCAS warning going off. Okay. Okay. It's a good thing this didn't auto, I wonder if that was one of those GPS bugs. I'm gonna turn that off, because I don't want to deal with that. Where is it? GPS jamming. Where was that? I forgot completely where it was. Satcom, ICE, standby, brake, PVI, third party. Is someone like flying formation with me or something? Probably the Michael guy. It's def me because I got you one from behind. Really? No, you're 2,000 feet, man. That shouldn't give off a TCAS. There's no collision course. It shouldn't detect a collision. Oh, I love how SU-4 is treating you. I was on it and perf was amazing, but I missed my 777, so went back. The triple works now, I believe. At least the 37 Max, RJ, all those work. So I assume the triple works. Could be wrong. You might want to try it out, though. They had new updates with it. on the game side. Some of you gave me an RA. Yeah, okay, that was us. Wasn't INIbuilds partnering with someone for the sounds of the 350? I'm not sure. TCAT's a bit sensitive on 3.3. It's definitely okay. I am. I was doing 340 routes in the 350. Now I'm going to end up doing 350 routes on the 340 because they got retired. Yeah, exactly. I agree, but did it? Yeah, that's weird. That's strange, man. I didn't even see you. I don't have you on my little VATSIM radar map thing either. Anyways, let's go check out the cabin together, guys. Here, left the door wide open as you're obviously supposed to do. Let's close that. Gotta head to the bathroom. Let's close the curtain, so no one should be in here while the Capitan goes. Any flight crew goes to the bathroom. There we go. Just do that. Maybe. Can I not close? Zoom out all the way here. Alright, well anyways. Getting that weird flickering back. Can flush it. That does work. Awesome. Let's maybe try to close. Okay, that won't close. Let's go back in the cabin here, guys. 777 works with SU-4 now. Yeah, I thought so. I'm like 2.5 behind you. Sweet, sweet, sweet. This is the first class economy, I was about to say. Cabin. Don't know. This is probably not airline specific. The luggage bins don't work. I don't think anything works over there, but you know, whatever. It's cabin. I'm not really supposed to spend too much time in here as a flight simmer. But yeah, that's not bad. Air Bossman, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping by, Mr. Bossman. Appreciate you guys. Go check out Mr. Air Bossman on his channel as well. I think he's will start streaming hopefully soon. I kind of missed your streams, but a fellow streamer, fellow friend. Is 350 still worse on performance? It's worse, but it's not that bad anymore. It will be worse than like the Phoenix, but it's not bad anymore. I run it, at least on my PC, pretty well. We're getting some bumps. I think we got some bumps from turbulence here. Let's go take a look here. Maybe not. There's that right-hand turn coming up. How you like it? I'm loving it, man. 60 something for an ADB airplane. There is some failures in there. It's a pretty, it's relatively in depth enough for me. I'm not going to be doing no full SOPs and stuff like that. Its flight model feels pretty decent. Feels like a heavy airplane. I wouldn't know what a 340 feels like. The fly-by-wire felt pretty good. Didn't try to fight me at all. The EFB is great. The sounds need a little bit of work. The performance for me is pretty good. A little better than 350 for me on the performance. Not by much, but a little bit, and it runs pretty good. And yeah, I'm loving it, man. I love this style of airplane. I just love these classic gold-looking airplanes, even though it is an Airbus. But I will definitely be flying it a lot more. Did it blow me away with graphics or anything? It's not going to blow me away, but I am satisfied with my purchase, and I'm probably flying it quite a bit. I'll be doing a lot of routes that aren't real routes with it, but I just, you know, it's an Airbus. So instead of flying a small Airbus, I'm going to fly a big Airbus. You press go and it goes somewhere. What's your TLD? I have auto FPS on right now, so it is at 170. Oh, there he is. There's Harris. Found him. Trying to go fast, eh? This guy's trying to blow right past. Perf. 0.85. Go. Oh, I have to think. I think I changed the cost index. 200. 0.81. That's all you can do. All right. Let's go back to what we were doing. 0.8's fine. How are you doing 0.83? What the heck? Or whatever you're doing. SU-4, I'm on the beta right now, yeah, SU-4 beta. I don't know if it's out, but yeah. AW, your delivery flight, Toulouse to LFPG, that's cool, that's a cool one. I just got the Toulouse scenery, actually, that's not a bad idea. If you want to join up and fly with us, feel free. We're going to be landing in Barcelona in about 45 minutes or so. Sad that there's no AC livery on the INIManager. Yeah, man, I wanted to do retro AC ops so badly. This was going to be Toronto-Montreal, the first flight, but I think, though, someone will definitely make it somewhere. It's go home day, yeah. Any of you guys pre-order the brand new Winwing Ursa minor throttles? They're pretty sick if you like if you like Airbus. No, man, I just put my it might be at my current cruise altitude here, but I just put a cost next year. I'll try 100, 0.81, 200, 0.81. That's all it'll do in the managed speed, but you can physically make it go faster if I pull the knob, but FMS wise, that's as fast as it's gonna go. But it looks like it can go probably 8.5-ish. I don't know what its RVSM airspace limitations are, but let's start prepping for our arrival here, guys. MFCD menu, ACARS, ATIS. Let's send a request for Barcelona. Auto. There's probably no one there. Let's try IVAO. I don't know. I can try it. Probably wait for system response. All right. Let's try 500. 0.81. Yeah, so it's definitely limited to 0.81. MCDU message, ACARS, ATIS. I can't really. Oh, next page. Message record, whatever you want to say. All right, I'm clicking around too much. It's a little delayed. Message record. Nothing in there. ATC menu. AOC. Received. Nothing. Okay. Weather. Let's do it this way. LEBL. Let's get a quick METAR. I was a really good Airbus long hauler with not that good PC. Are the INI planes a chance? I don't really know what you mean by that. Sorry, Micah. Sorry. The 350 is good. I love the 350. The 340 is brand new, my first flight with it, but I'm enjoying it right now. If you want a bit of an older, slower, sluggish feeling airplane, 340 is your long haul choice for Airbus. Or you can go A380 if you want, which is free by fly-by-wire. And then the A350 is like your new sports car, but can go, you know, Mach 1000 at 42,000 feet. Alrighty, let's go back to the flight plan page. Let's go over here, and I'm just gonna get the weather through Navigraph. Barcelona. Yeah, no one's on VATSIM. The current METAR 350 at 4 knots, very light wind. VFR a few 2,000 feet and 20 miles. Sorry, 19 degrees Celsius. So I meant to say 20 miles. All right, let's click perf. Next phase. Next phase. QNH of 1021. Temperature of 19. Transition altitude of 6,000 feet. Let's check their star for that really quickly. Transalt signed by ATC. we're probably going to take runway 02, I'd imagine, or... yeah, probably 02, I guess. How long is 02? That looks like a small runway. Okay, we're not taking 0... wait. 02... oh, this is putting me back in, whoops, that's putting me back in Zurich. I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. 02 is 8,900 feet long. We'll probably take 2-4 right. That's a good one to land on. 11,000 feet is pretty good. 2-4 left is not bad. Let's take 2-4 left. Because I think that's what people were using earlier. Let's check on the map very quickly. Yeah, we'll do 2-4 right. Why not? It's a big runway. We'll take 2-4 right. Flight plan. Arrival. We're gonna choose 2-4 right, the ILS Zulu. And I just noticed our arrival. We'll do that one. Bisbee 10 Zulu. We'll execute that. Okay, top of descent is coming up shortly here, guys. So I'm going to kind of speed along through this very quickly, and then I'll brief you guys mid on the descent. 2-4 right, 2-4 right, ILS. There it is, Zulu. We'll go ahead and get that. Our barrow minimum is Cat 1. It's 235 for a Cat C aircraft. We're going to be approaching quite slowly, so we'll be in the Category C, sorry. There's our V approach right there. We'll throw that in. That didn't work. 235. Barrow. There we go. Wind. Good. That's not the wind. 350/4. Got another TCAS warning. There's Harris below us. Alright, that's all been inputted. Awesome. On our star, the lowest point is... let me grab up our star because we just changed it. Mr. Flight Sim Gaming, welcome. Have you landed it yet? No, I did one actually in Kai Tak off stream. It was nice. It was a nice airplane to hand fly. Flies very heavy. It's a nice floating airplane in terms of the flight model. Felt pretty good on the landing, in my opinion. I only got one in there, so can't do a good comment on it, but... Alright, let's go ahead and set our altitude here while I find this arrival. Let's do 3,000 feet. There's no one here to clear us anywhere, so we'll just set 3,000. I'll be set and ready to go for later. And top of descent is coming up shortly. Alright, found it. We're probably gonna vector ourselves. This star leaves us quite high. We'll probably vector ourselves a little bit. We're gonna turn terrain mode on as we're going into a mountainous airport on the north end side. There's some mountains there. That's cool. It has the water being drawn in on the map there. That's pretty cool. I love Flywire 380. It's pretty good at the freeware and pretty good performance. Yeah, it's not bad. 350 will with reduced textures and no cabin should run then. Yeah, it should run really well for you, I think. How really good are the systems in what, 350 or this airplane? I'm not a 340 3 anything pilot. I've never been type rated on 320, so I can't give you or any of those Airbus planes. But for what I use it for, it's doing very well. You do have some failures and stuff you can do. I think there's a working ECAM as well that you guys can do failures with if you wanted to. Pulling back speed so you can get there first. Cool, cool. I mean, the 5-wire freeware, so I'm happy with when I get. 350 is expensive. 350 is quite expensive, yeah. Are you able to get Kai-Tak charts somewhere? I don't remember seeing them anywhere. Navigraph? I haven't checked at all, unfortunately. Is Zurich to Barcelona that short? It seems like you just got into the air. It is that. It's like about an hour and 20. Not that long. There's top of descent coming up. We're going to try the VNAV out. Uh-oh. Sim paused. Aircraft has reached top of descent. Did I turn that on? I've got so scared for a second. I was like, please, not now. Go screw Flight Sim Gaming stream up. I'm just joking. I love you. Let's press this in. There we go. Descent is activated. Let's go turn top of descent stuff off. I do not like that. Auto step climb disabled. You can change your instruments here. Or is it? There's somewhere else. Those are performance mode as well. There. Pause top descent. Go away. Yeah, that scared the crap out of me. I was like, please, no. Because I did it when I did this, and I'm like, no, did going exterior crash the sim? I would have been so sad. There's Mr. Harris in the background. Appreciate you flying with me, Harris. Whoops, I did not mean to press that. Beautiful view, look at that. You don't think Kai-Tak charts a Navigraph due to being... Yeah, it's probably not. You probably have to look at them online somewhere. Back on reserve tomorrow, guys. Back on reserve from 3 a.m. to 3 p.m. Let's quickly take a look at the flights that are currently going out tomorrow at my company. Let's see if I can expect to work or not. If I am going to work, I really hope they call me at 7 a.m. plus and not at 3 a.m. That is a worst call ever. There's nothing in open tomorrow, so far no work. I need to get a 340s for model matching. Oh, I see you. You're a 330 for me? Okay, I'm just using FSTL traffic. Reserve already? Yeah. Back on reserve tomorrow. Tomorrow at 3 a.m. Alright guys, thanks for the subscriptions. We got up to 10,068. I appreciate all you guys. Let's go ahead and start flight recorder. Guys, as well, we have 49 of you guys watching in stream and 38 likes, which means 11 people haven't gone there and used their index finger and any other finger they've chosen to press like. I'd appreciate that if you can move that little thing on your desk towards the like button and press it. And if you're on the phone, double tap your screen on the vertical chat. Appreciate that as well. All right, there's no CTAF in Europe. And the ATC is completely offline, but it is pretty late for them in Europe, so that makes sense. Do you guys do AM, PM shifts? Yeah, we have 3 different reserve structures. Tomorrow I'm on Reserve Echo, and that schedule starts from 3 a.m. to 3 p.m. Anywhere in there they can give me a call with a 2-hour notice to the departure. And then we have a different one where we go from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And then we have one that's an overnight reserve, which is not, it's very rare to get, but there's an overnight reserve one as well. All right, let's go ahead and set up our auto brakes. Probably gonna be medium, but let's take a quick look over here on this chart. Let's go landing performance, sync. Oh wait, sync from the FMS. That's awesome. Sync the weather, compute, land distance available. So we're using basically half of it. Let's do it. Can I do it in feet? There we go. 11,400 available, using 6,000 feet of it. Left us with auto brakes low, auto brakes medium, 45. Let's do low. Low is more than enough for today's flight, guys. Let's go ahead and kick back with our tray table and footrest there. No keyboard in this one, as you know. I'll get rid of our stool there. All right, that should be pretty good. Pause at top of descent. Yeah, thanks. You gave me a damn heart attack. All right, let's go down here. I think I need to update FSCL. I got mod for it to downgrade textures because it's 4K to ones. Yeah, you probably do. I love how it goes RA when we are level at 2K spacing. Yeah, it's like, climb 2,000 feet away. There's no collision at all. Yeah, that's what it does. BCA 1095, and then we have, that's all good to go. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna set up. I'm gonna go ahead and close this. Oh, it already is closed together. Awesome, that's already closed itself. Sweet. We are good all there. Let's give you guys a quick approach briefing, and we shall be ready to go. So we're going to be conducting the BISBA 2 Zulu or nav arrival, which we're already commencing here at BISBA, below 25 above 12, 280 knots. And it's doing a pretty bad job of the 280 knots part. We'll follow the restrictions as brief, and we're doing the visual backed up with the ILS from a 248 ILS Zulu, that is, page 11-13, effective the 2nd November. Loke 1095, final approach score is 244. Glide path check is a DME of 6.9 from the Barcelona VOR at 2,300 feet. MDA was 235 on the Cat 1 set right and left for Cat C aircraft, which we will be. Cat C aircraft based on ground speed, not indicated. MSA to the south, 33 to the north, 65. If they go miss, we lost all situational awareness. We're probably going to turn left and not right on this approach. Miss approach, climb on runway heading to 5 DME, then turn left. There you go. Intercept radial 241 to Barcelona and climb to 3,000 feet as directed. Awesome. Transition altitude is by ATC, whatever that may be. It is a 3-degree standard slope. Pappy on the left-hand side. We'll expect that type of lighting system. And we are going to exit on the... I don't know where they park, actually. Let's go to the left. And hopefully some gates are big enough for us over there. We'll exit left. Romeo 6... Romeo 4, Romeo 2, probably Romeo 4, most likely there. Lastly, fuel-wise, our minimum fuel in Barcelona is, we'll call it 13,000. I'll round up to 13,000. We'll be landing with, oh, this is in kilograms. I forgot that's in pounds. So let's quick do some quick conversion here, because I'm about to get like we're way below. All right, we're at 18,000 pounds. Our planned is 16. Our min is 13. So we will have quite a bit of fuel to come around and try another approach. And if not, we're going off to the alternate airport there. No MELs. The threat today is me reading the chat. I love to read you guys' comments, so I'll be distracted by that. I think our AM was 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. We didn't have an overnight shift, but we did have ready reserve they could put you on. Yeah, we don't have ready reserve. The VNAV is doing quite well today right now, guys. Has not asked me for more drag or any of that garbage that the Phoenix always asks for. T1 is heavy gate. Perfect. I'll use that one. Thank you very much, Sam. You guys can get a landing rate in chat once we're a little closer. See if you can predict our landing rate. We should have a pop-up using the Fly Live tool. It looks like Mr. Captain Rock Savage is also live today. Go be sure to check out his channel right now and say hi and say I sent you over there. If you want to, that is. He's an awesome guy. CFM56 is on this bad boy, right? No idea. I think so. I thought it was 4 of the A330 engines, or no, is it 4 of the A320 engines? It's probably 4 of the 56s. You're probably right. I couldn't tell you. I've turned also our, I haven't really noticed a big difference, but I've turned our weathering and our, like, where was that? Configuration, third party call it, where was that? Where I saw it? Maintenance, failures, autosave, throttle. I thought it was in settings. Well, I did it on the ground where I changed the weathering and the dirt aspect. Oh, here. I don't know if this changes the airplane weathering or the ground equipment weathering, but I turned it all to the maximum. We want a dirty airplane. I think got snow accumulation there as well, which is kind of cool. And the cabin lights back to bright. We're gonna be landing here soon. Yeah, 4 times CF56. Cool. T1 is international heavy arrivals. Perfect. We will go there because the IE Superfan engines never came on the market. Okay. Thank you. Let's quickly make it nighttime, guys, or dusk. I want to see the night lighting, so let me go ahead and turn it. I just want to kind of experiment a little bit. Probably should have found the lighting knob before I did that. That's kind of already on, but I want to see if it goes any more. It's not bad. Yeah, guys, the visuals won't blow you away, but they're definitely not terrible. You guys want to leave it like that? A nice little sunset arrival? Up to you guys. You guys let me know. I can go back to daytime. Whatever you want. Be landing into the sun, basically IFR at that point. Had it the other day, actually. We're slowing on down to 250 knots. Oh, got a bit of turbulence. Let's get our belts on a little early here. We'll throw those on. Crosswind thunderstorm arrival thoughts. We can do it if you want. Ready? Divert. There you go. Just because it's thunderstorming doesn't mean you gotta land there. Guys want to do a thunderstorm landing, eh? Alright, let's disconnect from VATSIM. There's no one on anyways. There you go. You happy? Look at the speed. Look at the speed. Let's use a little bit of spoiler for that. Help that out a little bit. Let's try our weather radar. Turn terrain off. There you go. No, we must land. Giddy up, Buttercup. Tried landing in a Nice in a thunderstorm one time. The ILS was an offset ILS, almost landed on the taxiway. Yeah, that's probably not a good idea. Flight attendants, we're coming on initial descent. Just hurry up with your descent preparations. We'll be coming in a bit of weather. Have you seated in 2 minutes. Okay, Captain. I guess we're not German. I just go to that. I go straight to like Lufthansa flight attendant mode. Let's go and arm our spoilers. I'm just gonna go to the altimeter setting now. I'll put a poll for this, guys. You guys can submit your answers in the poll there. Would not really want to go through red cells, but we're just going to say it's a sim. We're going to keep going on. Temperature is plus 11. Don't need anti-icing for right now. In this case, with the thunderstorm, I don't know what the wind is because it's default weather wind, but we're going to add a bit of nottage to our approach speed here. We're going to call it 140 on the approach. There we go. It's an extra 7 knots right there. Everybody in the horizontal stream, enter the poll. Do you want real weather we were just flying in? Or do you want me to keep it as this thunderstorm thing going on? We've also disconnected from VATSIM, guys, so our weather doesn't interfere with anybody else. Sorry, Harris. Thank you for flying with us, though. Alright, let's start getting a bit slower here, guys. So we're going to pull. And we're going to use a bit of spoiler as well. And we're going to do open descent. Flap 1. Landing symbology. Had some wind shear too. You guys just want to test me, eh? Brand new plane. I can't even land it. I can't even land it once, eh? You guys want to go nuts? Oh, where's that? Where did I put the wind from? We're landing 2-4. That's pretty good. Go 15 knot gust. I don't know what that means. We'll set it like that. There you go. You happy now? Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of the spoiler. I didn't mean to press that. I can't wait till the Winwing comes out. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Not that much. Alright, temperature is still 12. No icing required. Going through some rain and stuff. We're going to press record. He voted weird weather. Alright, let's end the poll here, guys. Most of you guys said leave it spicy, so we're gonna leave it spicy. I'm a creator for the fans. You guys tell me what you want. Alright. Let's go on arm and spoilers again. Everybody is seated. We're through 10,000. We'll go ahead and turn these on. We'll say we'll clear the land because there's no one here. We'll turn those on as well. And why not? I'll throw the wings on too. This is starting to look like a Mayday episode. Anytime you see like this type of airplane and these clouds, you're like, oh, December 31st or whatever. All right, let's do minus 600 a minute. You want to see the butter? Oh, we can still butter, my friend. He's trying to doubt me. Your windy landings are your best landings. You're not supposed to butter it in the rain, but Lonnie, you're a nice guy. All right, guys, let's go ahead and arm the approach. We have a Loke, glide slope, arm, Cat 3 single. Sorry, Harris, they made me do this, but I appreciate you flying with me. We've left him off of VATSIM. Let's go ahead and lower these brightness a little bit. I don't know if I trust that. This doesn't look like a red cell that we're in. There'd be a lot of bumps going on. Super, super, super heavy precip. And the only bad thing is if the weather is lower than in minimum. I have no idea if it is or not. Because then I don't really want to do a missed approach and all that. What's this set to? Okay, 1500 alt. We can do a little less. Not that much. Do 614. Hopefully that works. Turn the weather radar off. I kind of know what I'm in. I'm already in it, so whatever. I wouldn't do that real world, but we're gonna do it here. Check. Right, that's alive. Oh, INIbuilds. Wait, what? Navigraph's still open. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Let's turn that off. Thank you, Brian. 24 does not model the down updrafts from CB's clouds that I'm aware of. Oh, of course it wouldn't, because, you know, why would it? Lokestar. Localizer live. Probably shouldn't have been recording this entire time. Let's stop replay and re-record from here. And load captured. Man, I want to use my Winwing EFIS and FCU so badly right now, but it doesn't work just yet. That's the other reason I bought this airplane, is I can use my entire setup basically with it once it gets updated. Glide slope alive. Flap 2. Gear down. And 3,000 feet set for the missed approach. How long this gear takes to come out. Gonna add a bit of spoiler here. We're getting some gusts into the reds here. There we go. Oh, the door's still unlocked. Whoops. Flap 3.
2,000.
Or not. We're getting huge gusts. We're getting like 30 knot gusts right now. Airplane, I need you to slow down. Let's close our door. I left that open this entire flight. Don't worry about that. There you go. Flap 3. Flap full. And we're going to go ahead and rearm the spoiler again. Cabin sides. I always forget that. No, it's on. They haven't told me they're ready. That's okay. We'll say they're ready to go. Yeah, I'm making them work. Great stream indeed. All good. Love it, the stream. Thanks, Brian. Appreciate it. Let's arm autopilot 2, although you don't really need to, because we're going to disable autopilot here in a second anyways. I'll get the cameras on for you guys. Time to test out the flight model. These are the brand new Winwing Ursa minor thrust levers. Obviously, I don't have 4 of them, so we're just going to be using 2 of them. And I'm hoping the reverse works. It should. Starting to break out of the stuff here. Autopilot disengaged. Gonna get used to the flight model a little bit here. Kind of can't really see the flight directors all that much. Oh, it got very responsive when the flaps came out. Getting some wind gusts as well. Starting to drift high. Check. Yeah, the flight directors are quite difficult to see. A lot of flickering going on. I think that's an SU-4 bug, someone told me. Land green. Pappy lights are coming in sight. Full left does nothing. Landing. Oh, too much.
20 yard. 10.
Reverse. Woo, too much. And we're on the decel. Not the prettiest, not the worst either. Going to idle reverse. A lot of flickering there. I really hope they fix that. Get rid of those. Auto brake off. Oh, wait. I was supposed to exit left, wasn't I? Let's just do that. I was doing like a truck. You know, trucks give themselves some space to make turns. Lonnie, I come from the CRJ, my friend. We have autopilot off way before we fly the airplane. Anyways, let's do a bit of a review, and we shall get going. Weird sound. What was that? Alright. Not much to really watch, to be honest, so I'll kind of just go to this part here. Oh, look at that. That looks really cool. Looks like flight recorder's working quite well. I was about full deflection sometimes. I think you guys were seeing, and the airplane wasn't even moving. That's really cool that they're modeling those kind of wing drops and that kind of stuff. It kind of just fell out. The other gear after. Alright, that was what Lonnie wanted. Let's go ahead and do a our real world weather landing. We're going to go all the way back up here. And we'll go ahead and set our weather to real world weather. What are those sounds? Don't worry about it. Oh wait, is it normal to turn off and off before having vision? Yeah, man. Of course it is. You're on a Cat 1. Autopilot's not required for a Cat 1. You can fly Cat 1 on hand flown. I've done it before. 10,000 feet all the way down. Live weather's back on. And even in the CRJ, we hand fly Cat 3s all the way down to from 650 feet. Has to be autopilot has to be off from 650 feet. Stop replay. Yeah, it's very delayed. I can't say if that's real or not, but it definitely does feel heavy, that's for sure. All right, it's not wanting to reactivate auto thrust, so we'll do it manually here. It's okay. And we're gonna re-intercept the glide slope and everything. The sounds are a little low. I mean, it's basically IFR with that sun out there. The pitch feels a bit sensitive. I don't know if the pitch would be that sensitive or not. And we're just going to hang out here and wait for the glide slope a little bit. We're going to press record. And I'm going to change the time a little bit here as well. There we go. It's kind of what we were streaming in earlier. So we're back to live weather. Yeah, man. That's how we do it. Hand fly it. And in the RJ, we have no autopilot go around. It has to be off for a go around, so it's easier if you just hand fly it. So if you have to go around, you're just saves a step. Check, stable. It feels really heavy. The glide slope's way off. I'm just going to turn it off. We'll just use our eyeballs outside. Although the pappies have disappeared in the brightness. A little more thrust, tiny bit. Yeah, the pitch is pretty sensitive.
70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20 tard, 10.
A little hard. Not too bad. Getting in reverse. It lands. I mean, I've never seen a plane easier to land than this airplane. But in saying that, it actually has a nice gradual. It doesn't feel like it has that floatiness that all the airplanes have. Let's give you guys a replay. Oh, I wasn't recording that? Oh, I wasn't recording that. Damn it. Alright, let's do it again. This is gonna get interesting, guys, but bear with me. As I say, bear with me. Please bear with me on this one. Oh, it didn't work. Nope. Stand by. Sometimes we're using the slew mode just like launches you. No. Alright. We'll have to do it this way then. The old style. Give you guys a nice little replay. You like that, Lonnie? I think it was pretty good. I love the handling of it too, Harris. It feels awesome. We're just gonna accelerate here. Go max thrust, full flap. You know how it be. I'm gonna bring that brightness. There we go. Let's see that a bit more. Yeah, I would like that to be a bit louder. It sounds like we're sitting in the aft toilet listening to those. Always look away from your departure runway. That's, you know. There we go. Internal engine. A little better. All right, passing 140. Bring the thrust back to about there-ish. Why? Oh, didn't mean to do that. We'll fix that on the on the respawn. Let me go a little bit that way so I have time to correct it. Oh, damn. All right, we go. There we go. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get this auto thrust to work. I don't have my way of doing it easy. Whoa, way of doing it easier here. As I said, bear with me. We'll get you another recording here. It says thrust lever, but it won't. Yeah, all right, we'll do manual thrust again. We'll CRJ it. That's okay. Gonna tighten up the wing thrust levers a little bit. There we go. That feels nice. My buddy who flies the 319 2021 says that the thrust levers are actually very loose to use. They're very easy to move. I don't know what his definition of easy to move is, so I'll have him come over and set it all up with us or with me. Maybe I can have him do a bit of a review with us as well.
300.
Oh, does it have that razor buzzsaw? Yeah, we don't get that. All right, focusing our aiming point. Aiming point is those 1,000 footers. So an aiming point essentially is if you didn't flare, that's where you'd crash into. We are going to flare, but I'm adjusting my rate of descent and staring at that aiming point.
100. 90.
Okay, now we're going to look all the way down the runway.
60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Beauty. Set in reverse, although I don't think it worked. Should have held the nose up a little bit. Why is my reverse not working? There we go. Manual braking. Hey, Happy, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. That's actually our third landing. Mr. Flight Sim Gaming wanted a thunderstorm landing, so we gave him one of those as well. All right, let's stop the recording. Let's do some replays, guys, and we're going to end it there.
500, 400.
Real quick, let me go set up a view on the runway.
100.
I'll turn the cameras all off. This is a beautiful airplane. If this airplane flies like this in real life, I would love to fly it. It's so nice to hand fly. Fix the little rudder there. Hold it off. Probably could have flared later. I started my flare at 30. Probably can flare this airplane at 20. And you'd probably be just fine. So that's something we'll get used to. Basically the CRJ, actually. That's what we do in the RJ too. Don't worry about the spoilers, guys. That's just a replay bug. Yeah, I wish Chase Plane was on here too. Yeah, so I should have did that flare 5 to maybe 10 feet later than I started that flare. Other than that, I think that was pretty good, guys. Right on center line, fixed it for the win. Not much of a win, but there's something in there. You know what? Let me go here. I'm gonna try to get those spoilers away. Let me stop replay. Let's get rid of the spoilers. There we go. I'm gonna press replay. There we go. Look at that wing view, guys. That thing looks awesome, in my opinion. A little bit of flickering going on in the buildings, but can't really do much on that. I'm gonna turn the sounds up a little bit for you guys so you guys can hear it a bit more. Although there's not much to hear. Looks like Flight Recorder works quite well. It records the sounds of the engines as well. I don't have to do it manually like the RJ I do. Yeah, what do those sound? Toaster, if you're still here, so right into your comment. What is your favorite Winwing product so far? That's a hard question. Probably the autopilot panels. I use those so much, like the FCU or the MCP. Interesting replay there. The reversers. Beautiful, beautiful airplane. Alright, let me get those spoilers away for you again. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous airplane to hand fly. Looks good, flies good. I think it's I don't know if the delayness is correct. It's pretty delayed, so maybe it is, but it feels really good. And it lands so beautiful. This is one of the easiest airplanes to land. I had to probably put a little bit of dead zone or a little bit of curve in the pitch seems a bit sensitive, but also in the rudder. The rudder is very sensitive, so I'll probably have to do that as well. Alright, sorry guys, the spoilers are going to stay out for this one. Performance for me is good. Guys, if you like the A340, if you've ever wanted to fly it in sim, in Microsoft especially, I think this is the best chance you're going to get. This is probably the highest fidelity 340 for the sim that's going to get maybe ever. I don't know if anyone will ever make another one, but if you like the 340, this is it. I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it. I'm going to go out for dinner tonight, and when I get back tomorrow, if I'm not called out, I'm probably going to do another flight with this. We'll think